Hello, welcome to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. We're just about ready to go here in a G League Division game between the Mad Ants and the Squadron. Looks like Mad Ants are going to be in white and the Squadron will be in orange. And Squadron orange and blue. The Mad Ants in white and gray. Squadron will be going from left to right on your screen, and the Mad Ants will be going from right to left. Ben and Riley, our officials, are set and ready to go. We got Noel on Hero Cam. My guy Noel on Center Cam, handing off the duties to my boy Owen Joseph. He's out there making it happen as well. Taken side by hand, so can't get it to go. And bodies colliding along the baseline. Ball's going to go over to the Mad Ants. Here's a take by Jewett. Jewett all the way to the bucket. Layup good for two. So the scoring gets started. 2-0 in favor of the Mad Ants. Uhas gets it over to Hanso. They swing it over to Begley in the corner. Begley called for a travel. We got Grant Begley, Titan Calise, Luke Hansote. We also got Orion Uhas. Jewett's three-pointer is short. It was out of bounds. You also got Johan Lopez, the starter for the Squadron. The Mad Ants start out with Nikolai Kingsbeck, Dalton Bentz. Carson Carrillo out there. Here's a kick out to Lopez. His shot won't go. Saw Chris Jewett score and Landon Pechman round out the five. There's a bucket there for the Squadron to get that one to go down. Lopez the other way, blocked by Bentz, but fouled by Bentz. No, it's going to be just out of bounds on Bentz, so it'll stay down with the Squadron. Ryan Uhas tees it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Chris Jewett. Jewett kicks it up top to Carrillo. Carrillo over to Pechman. Pechman off the Kingsbeck screen. Finds Bentz open. Bentz attacks the basket. Left it short. Rebound to Ryan Uhas. Uhas kicks it out. Begley launches and knocks down a triple. No, a two-pointer for Grant Begley. Begley with a quick catch and shoot off the wing. It's out to Kingsbeck. And that one's short, out of bounds, over to the Squadron. Hanso, guarded by Kingsbeck, trying to shake him. Kingsbeck knocked it out. Now Calise gets backdoor, blocked by Bentz. Good defense. Pass up ahead to Kingsbeck, but chased down by Lopez. Tries to save it, but right to Pechman. That's why you don't save it underneath your own basket. Stuff like that might happen where the opponent might get a clean look. Pechman couldn't get that one to fall. Inside, and Begley launching, shot short. Ball goes out of bounds over to the Mad Ants. Day 3 of camp at the three-point contest later this evening here at the Sierra Outdoor School. There's a cool opportunity. The campers come out at nighttime under the lights, shooting threes. Trying to see who can take home the championship and win some prizes out here. I have three-point championships in every division. There's Bentz, shaking Calise, getting to the left side, puts it up with his right hand. Rebound Uhas. And so in transition, picked up by Kingsbeck. Good transition defense here from the Mad Ants. Uhas will fire a three off to the left into the hands of Landon Pechman. 4-4 near to going. Got 15 minutes in the first half, 17 minutes in the second half. We'll stop every 5 for substitution timeouts. We'll leave us with 2 minutes at the end of the ball game to play out like a regular type of high school basketball game. Jewett shot short. Peshman pulls it out. Bent's a nice crossover. Gets a step kick out to Jewett. He knew that was off. He chased after it. Ends up in the hands of Titan Khalees. Khalees across half court. Trying to work on Jewett. Gets to his left hand, gives it over to Begley. Begley gets a step inside, running layup on go, but Uhas right there in position to put it in for 2. No one blocked him out. That's an easy deuce for Orion Uhas. Well, Begley, though, being aggressive here to start. Get the jumper on the first one. This time uses that shot fake to get inside as Carrillo dribbles along the perimeter. The Mad Ants work it around to Peshman. Comes off the Kingsbeck screen. He wanted him to roll. Bent out to Jewett. Jewett, ball fake. Now step back, midi. Got it to go with the left. That'll take us to our first substitution break here on NorCal Sports TV. We're tied up at 6 between the Mad Ants and the Squadron. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. We're on day 3 from the Sierra Outdoor School. We're back from our substitution break. We're tied up at 6 apiece between the Squadron and the Mad Ants in this G League Division basketball game. It's going to be Squadron basketball as we return to the action. Khalees and Soat. We got Lopez, Uhas, and Begley. 5 out there for the Squadron. Same 5 out there for the Mad Ants as well. Kingsbeck, Bentz, Carrillo, Peshman, and Jewett. Khalees sees the gap open up, and Peshman thought he had the steal. Instead, he got a foul call, and it's on the floor. So it'll be Squadron basketball. Slipping inside of Khalees. Khalees with a little short shot. Got it to go for 2. First bucket there for Titan Khalees. 8-6. Favor of the Squadron. Peshman. Up to Bentz. Bentz kicks out to Jewett. 3-pointer. Missed everything, out of bounds. Over to the Squadron. And so it's out to Uhas. Uhas knocks down the triple. Orion Uhas bringing the boom out here at the Sierra Outdoor School. Knocks down to 3, 11-6. His squad out in front. Peshman with the answer. Can't respond. It goes over to the Squadron in transition. Here's Khalees. Blocked by Bentz. Gets it back, goes up and under bench for 2. Khalees sticking with that one. Got another bucket, his second of the game. 13-6. Bentz, his shot off the mark. out of bounds, over to the Squadron. And so, cross half court, nice crossover, gets to his left hand, uses the body, gets into Peshman. Bucket for Luke Hansout, tough take. Nice bucket there for Hansout. 15-6. Peshman taking inventory, making sure everything's still intact. As Bentz gets all the way to the bucket. Runner with the right hand off the glass and in. First bucket for Dalton Bentz. Three-pointer, Hansout off the glass. Got it to go. Second three-pointer of the game for the Squadron. He almost had three. Bengley had a long two. Uhas just hit one now. Hansout from range. Jewett with a one dribble pull-up. That one out of bounds. Over to the Squadron. Khalees guarded by Jewett. Trying to get a step. Jewett not going anywhere. Still with them. But Khalees able to get to the block. Takes a tough shot. Rebounded by Dalton Bentz. Bentz spins. Layup off the glass short. And it's going to be 2 free throws for Dalton Bentz. Foul goes against Grant Begley. Didn't think he made contact, but whoever does, right? Free throw from Dalton Bentz. First one's good. 5 in the game now for Dalton. Second free throws up and in. 2 for 2 for Dalton Bentz on that trip. To 10. Khalees coming off the ball screen. Lane line drive. Can't get it to go. Uhas skies for the rebound. Rips it through. Nice put back there from Orion Uhas. Saw him hit a three a little while ago. This time showing him some skills from the inside. A little toughness too. Is Bentz with a nice move down low. Comes to a stop. Lets the defender fly by. 20-12. And answering back quickly on the other end is Hansout. He's got 7 in the ball game. Makes it 22-12. Back and forth we go as Jewett drops that one up and over from behind. Somehow gets that one to fall in. Nice imagination and creativity there from Chris Jewett to get his 6th point of the ball game. A little scoring flurry here in G League Division play as Uhas has it. Try to drive off of Khalees. Couldn't get nothing there. Hansout kicks out. Khalees from 3, short. Begley with the rebound, swatted up near the Summit Dormitory there by the Mad Ants. You got the Calaveras dorms, the Summit dorms, the Miwok, the Alpine. Uhas' 3 won't go. So got the Juniper Lodge, where campers are staying up here. It's 5-day, 4-night overnight basketball camp at the Sierra Outdoor School. Shout out to the staff out here. They're on point, cleaning things up, making sure everything's taken care of, feeding us. As Jewett gets all the way to the bucket. Lays it in with the left-handed finger roll. 8 in the game for Jewett. 6-point game between the Mad Ants and the Squadron. They're working the grill right now. It smells great out here. Looking forward to dinner time. Got a little break in the action before dinner after this game, and then we'll hit up the cafeteria, come back for another game. Here on court 1, they'll have 2 on court 2 as Khalees with the rebound, little step through, reverse layup's good for 2. We'll have 1 game on court 1 post-dinner. Jewett's baseline fall away rattles out. After that 1 game following dinner, we'll have the 3-point contest over here at court 1, so looking forward to that. It's always a fun event here at camp as Begley slips it inside. Khalees gets it to go and 1. Titan Khalees taking the bump from Chris Jewett as Begley dropped off a nice pass. So we'll have a free throw here for Khalees. And that'll send us to the break as Titan can't get it to go. And the rebound goes over to Benson. That'll send us to our substitution timeout here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll step aside and be right back with more summer camp basketball. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day, 4-night overnight basketball camp for boys and girls, grades 4th through 12th. For information, go to norcalsportstv.com/camp because we've got another session coming up in July. If you're anyone you know is interested, again, hit up norcalsportstv.com/camp as Korea was open down on the baseline. Bent's going to connect with them. Out of bounds over to the Squadron, who lead this one 26-16. Titan Khalees with 8 points to lead the way for the Squadron in orange. Dropped it off. Nice pass. Interior passing from Hanso to Orion Uhas. Uhas now the leading scorer for the Squadron. He's got 9. Peshman gets into the paint. Kicks it out to Bentz. Bentz tries to shake Khalees. Nice look inside to Jewett. Little double clutch shot. Wouldn't drop for him. Peshman picks up the loose ball. Here's Kingsbeck. Bent stops, pops, onto the 3. Back iron. Uhas, Jewett battling for the rebound. Jewett saves it over to Kingsbeck. Peshman steps back and misses, and that'll go out of bounds over to the Squadron. Under a minute 30 left to play. Khalees wants a down screen for Hanso. Hanso comes off that down screen, attacks the basket, lost the handle on the way up, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Mad Ants. Mad Ants have to be furious with the score, being down by 12. See if they can't get something here before the halftime break. Try to cut this lead, maybe even in the single digits. This would help. 3-ball from Chris Jewett. Knocks it down. He's got 11 in the ball game. And it's a 9-point game. Squadron out in front. Calise over to the wing to Lopez. Lopez launches. Shot won't go. Benson. Hansoak crashing the boards. Hansoak comes up with it. Try to slip it along the baseline to Calise. Uhas thought about the shot. Gets a step. Little scoop layup. Orion. Uhas. 11 in the game for Orion. Lead is 11 for the Squadron. Come up on 15 seconds left to play. Here's Peshman kicking it out to Carrillo.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Here's Bentz. Bentz in the corner. Jewett for the 3 at the buzzer. Won't go. And that'll send us to the halftime break here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp with the Squadron leading the Mad Ants 30-19. Welcome back. Following the halftime break here between the Squadron and the Mad Ants in the G League division of NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. On day 3, it's going to be Mad Ants basketball as we begin the second half of play. They're down by 11. Come out with Peshman, Jewett, Bentz, Kingsbeck, and Carrillo. Bentz gets in the paint. Got in some trouble. Ball pops out over to Peshman. Peshman trying to go Jewett back door. That one read like a book there by Orion Uhas, who's pushing it up into the front court. Now picks up his dribble and fires. Shot off the iron, out of bounds, over to the Squadron. Lopez, Begley, Hanso, Uhas, and Calise, the 5 for the Squadron. Peshman gets all the way to the bucket and kicks it out. He can cut it down to 6. Bentz looking to go to work, putting in work. Tough shot there for Dalton Bentz. Spin move, 1 foot fall away. I see you, Dalton. Cuts the lead down to 4, 26-30. Khalees nearly poked that one out from behind. Or Bentz poked that one out from behind of Khalees, and so it's going to stay down at this end with the Squadron. Squadron looking for their first bucket here to start the half. 7-0 run for the Mad Ants. We came out of the break. Lopez off the ball screen, stops and pops at the foul line. Short rebound, hand Sote. Try to go up with it, but instead kicks it out. Now gets a 3-ball in the corner. Short. Uhas with the rebound. Uhas, or hand Sote up top to Lopez. Drop off to Uhas. Uhas had jumped in the air. Miscommunication again for the Squadron. A turnover as here come the Mad Ants down by 4. Chris Jewett. One dribble pull up short. Rebound Begley. Begley gets it off to Uhas. Khalees trying to drive the baseline. Great defense there by Dalton Bent. Cut off the baseline and Khalees bounced it off his foot. It's going to stay at this end with the Squadron. And so plays it into Uhas. Uhas driving along the baseline and bounced it out of bounds. It's going to go over to the Mad Ants. .26:30, we have another stoppage of play in about a minute or so at the 12-minute mark. Beshman trying to back down Begley. Turns, fires, short, got his own board. Carrillo sizes it up. Triple rolls out and into the hands of Hanso, who pushes up ahead. Khalees goes right at Bentz. Cuts across the body, but Bentz got a finger on it. And he knocked it out of bounds. He thought it went off Khalees' knee, but it's going to stay down at this end with the Squadron. Khalees gets back door. Hanso, his follow too strong, and Bentz clears it for the Mad Ants. Bentz. Three-pointer, got another one. Rocks it between the legs, gets a little bit of space off the ball screen, knocks down his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 18, and it's a one-point game. Shot won't go for the Squadron. Here comes Jewett, chance to take the lead. Little hezzy, gets a step, and then blocked out of bounds by Orion Uhas. Good defense there by Orion.
Break.
That's going to do it.
Timeout.
So we'll take a timeout. Not going to do it, but take a timeout. It's going to do it for the moment. We step aside, a one-point ball game, a 10-0 run coming out of the break for the Mad Ants to cut it to 30-29 here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to it. Kids out here making plenty of plays, making highlights. Highlight packages still available. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/2024 add-ons. You can get yourself a highlight package for your camper out here on NorCal Sports TV as Peshman drives inside. Floater too strong. Carrillo three-pointer rolls out. Looked like a good look there for Carrillo. Actually, his coach just told him, Carson, It's a good shot right there. Rolls out. Still 1 point game as Khalees, the hand in his face. That one deflected, actually. They're going to say that Bentz got a piece of it. And it'll stay with the Squadron. Squadron yet to score here in the second half. They led 30-19 going into the halftime break. Here we are at 30-29. 10-0 run coming out of the break for the Mad Ants. Has them down by a single point. Lopez trying to shake Carrillo, tosses up a floater, rattles out. Bentz secures the rebound. Bentz has made some nice plays here in the second half, slithering through the defense, the determination to get to the bucket and stay with it after Uhas blocked the initial shot. Second one won't drop, and he was fouled, was Dalton Bentz. He's 2 of 2 at the free throw line. He's heading back there for another shot. Got 18 points in the ball game. There's Dalton Bentz, putting 10 here in the second half. First free throw from the big fella. You want to call him a big fella, but he's got guard skills. Call him a big fella at your own peril until you're mismatched out there on the perimeter with him and he crosses you up. Or you try to put a smaller, quicker guard on him and he takes you in the post and goes to work. Just like they're doing in the dining hall, they are going to work because it smells delicious. 31-30. As Dalton Bentz knocks down both free throws. 20 spot now for Dalton. There's an answer for Lopez. He gets a 2. A much needed bucket. Just as the Mad Ants had taken the lead, Lopez gets a shot to put him right back up. Here at 32-31. So the lead short-lived for the Mad Ants. Looking to get back. That advantage is Jewett. Short gets the follow and puts it back up and in for 2. It was Jewett who did most of the scoring for the Mad Ants in the first half. He's got 13 in the ball game. 11 of them came in the first half. There's a nice follow from Hans Sote. Gets that one to go. 9 points in the game for Luke. And lead back over to the Squadron. Bentz, deep 3. Short. Begley grabs that rebound out of the air. Pushes it up ahead. Gets it out to Uhas on the wing. Khalees with it. Gonna give it off to Lopez. Lopez comes off the ball screen, slips inside, and Peshman ties him up. Good defense there from Landon Peshman. It'll be Squadron basketball as they'll inbound it. They get it off the tie-up. Uhas to initiate the action. Over to Hans Sote in the corner. And Sote pressured by Peshman. Uhas stepped in and posted. Now slings it along the baseline to Khalees. Khalees gets inside, draws some contact. Ball being batted around. Uhas comes down with it. Fades. And rebound snatched in by Dalton Bentz, who's looking to initiate the break. Has Carrillo with him. And Carrillo called for the travel as he was shuffling the feet.
Center camp.
One-point game, 34-33. Khalees walking it up. Who's looking for him? So he went down to set a screen. So gives it off to Lopez on the other side. Lopez dribbling down the baseline. He's got Carrillo on him. Good defense by Carrillo. Kick it up top to Uhas. Uhas at the foul line. And so follows it up and in for 2. Bucket there for Luke Hansote. He's got 4 of the 6 here in the second half for the Squadron to go up by 3. Bentz tries a lane line drive up and over Khalees. A lot of contact. Bentz falls out of bounds. Here comes the Squadron. They got a 4-on-5 for the moment. Khalees all the way to the cup. Layup good for 2 for Titan Khalees.
Timeout.
And that's going to send us to our next substitution timeout. We'll step aside here on NorCal Sports TV with the Squadron leading the Mad Ants by 5. Welcome back to NorCalSportsTV.com, where you can find all the action. We just saw our other broadcaster, Levi Flores, get his first career rebound right there. That was nice. Picked it up. And the action as the ball bounced over towards our booth. Back to our action. Got a 5-point game as Peshman's shot won't go. Rebounded Lopez. Squadron leading the Mad Ants. Squadron in orange and blue. Mad Ants trying to get back into this, and a turnover like that will help them. Good steal there by Carrillo. Here's Bentz. Bentz spins, kicks out to Kingsbeck. Jewett, corner three, got it to go. Big shot there from Chris Jewett, his second three-pointer of the game. Puts it down to a 2-point game at 36-38. It was 30-19 at the half. As Bentz hits the shooter. And that's going to be free throws coming up here for Johan Lopez. Bentz got into his space, knocked him down. And 30-19 at halftime. It's been a 17-8 run for the Mad Ants here in the second half. They've cut this one down to a single bucket. Free throw here from Lopez will keep it at one possession, 3 points. If he could get it to go, and he does. 39-36. We'll have one more stoppage and play that at the 2-minute mark. Then we'll play that out like a regular ball game, but here we are. Just around 5 minutes to go. 3-point game. Bentz working on Khalees. Crosses over, spins inside. Good help by Hansote, and we got a foul on Hansote. It's going to be on the floor. And it'll stay with the Mad Ants. Bentz to trigger the inbound, gets it up top to Jewett. Jewett. Kick out Bentz, quick trigger three. Long. Would have tied it up. Instead, here comes Ryan Uhas. Uhas nearly had his pocket picked. And so, puts it on the wing. And so all the way to the bucket, Luke Hansote. 13 in the game for Luke. 41-36. Back inside the other way. Layup won't go for Jewett. Body's hit the ground. Carrillo comes off the ball screen, gets in the paint. Little head fake. And the hook shot gets it to go. Good bucket there for Carson Carrillo. Keeps the Mad Ants within striking distance here at 41-38. Lopez. It's out to Uhas. It's under 4 left to play, and there's a three for Johan Lopez. Big time hit there for Lopez. 6-point advantage here for the Squadron. Police trying to pressure Bentz, who turns the corner on him, kicks it out to Peshman. Peshman, Jewett. Sidestep three on the way. Back rimmed it. Lopez tips it to himself. Jewett knocks it out of bounds. That'll stay with the Squadron. A little over 3 minutes left to play. Again, we'll have a stoppage around the 2-minute mark as Lopez, a couple big buckets. He's gotten it going here at the right time for the Squadron as they get it down low to Uhas. Kicks it over to Khalees. Back up top to Uhas. Every member of the Squadron has scored in this ball game. Some balanced scoring coming from the squad in orange and blue. As Khalees' fall away was in and out. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Bentz. Bentz spins, lost the ball as Khalees takes it away. All the way to the basket. Layup's good for 2 for Titan Khalees. 12 in the ball game for Titan. Lead up to 8. Bentz again trying to work on Khalees. That one knocked out of bounds. With a little over 2:20 left to play. It'll be Mad Ants basketball, and actually we're going to take the break right here. We'll step aside on NorCal Sports TV. 46-38 Squadron over the Mad Ants. Well, back to NorCal Sports TV. We're at the summer basketball camp, day 3 of camp. Just before the dinner hour here at the Sierra Outdoor School. The Squadron leading the Mad Ants by a score of 46-38. It'll be Mad Ants basketball. Looking for one final push to get back into this. Squad that was down by 11 came around to take the lead. Squadron have it back, up by 8. Kingsbeck gets it inside. He's going to kick it out to Carrillo. Carrillo trying to spin on Lopez, gets into the paint, tosses it up and in off the glass. Big bucket there for Carson Carrillo. Makes it 40-46.
2 minutes left, regular time.
And here's a shot from Lopez. Again, another big bucket. This one off the glass for Johan Lopez. He's got 10 in the ball game. That's a big one there. Jewett can't get the jumper to go. Back to an 8-point lead. Begley comes up with the rebound. Here's Khalees. Over to hand Soat. Lopez with it in the corner. They work it around to Uhas in the post. Backdoor Begley off the glass. Layup won't go. Bodies hit the floor. And here comes Jewett. Jewett crossover. Gets to the left hand. Layup won't drop for Jewett, but he was fouled on the way up by Luke Hansot. We've got a minute 16 left to play. 16 points in the game for Chris Jewett. Some big free throws here. Try to close the margin. They're down by 8. Try to get some points with the clock stopped. First one rolls off to the left. One more upcoming for Chris. That one rolls in, gets some friendly bounce. 41-48, 3-possession game still. Jewett gets 1 of 2 to go. Here's Hansot dribbling around up top. Peshman trying to pressure him. Lopez dribbles down to the baseline. Begley, now one hit off the Kingsbeck and results in a turnover. Carrillo up ahead. Carrillo can't get the layup to go. A lot of contact, no call. And it's going to be Hansot.
44 seconds left.
Lopez is going to check out. He got hit by, I think, Carrillo's arm as the action was going. And Lopez is going to stay out there on the court as they bring it back into play. They throw it into Begley. Begley can't save it. It's going to go over to the Mad Ants. So the door's still ajar here for the Mad Ants, down by 7. They're going to have to get some pretty efficient offensive possessions here with 44 seconds left to play. Here's Bent, step back 3 on the way. This one's off to the left. Jewett tried to save it, keep it in bounds, but he tapped it over to Hansot.
30 seconds left.
Lopez. It's up top. In the final 30 seconds, it looks like the Squadron are going to run this one out. Bent's trying to go for a steal, gets a poke out, and it's going to stay down at this end with the Squadron, who have 11 seconds left to play. Begley plays this one up top to Uhas.
9, 8, 7,
And the final seconds are going to tick away, and the Squadron, who nearly gave away an 11-point halftime lead as Bent's launches the half quarter, end up picking up a 7-point victory. Squadron 48, Mad Ants 41 here at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.